record. Okay, so we're going to be talking about emeralds today and how important it is, like I just said. So, you know, you guys already have people on your team, which means that, yes, as much as you should be adding on to your team, you also need to be growing those people, like, who you already have. So, Trudy, how many do you have now? 2?
I have 3.
You look beautiful.
Okay, that's right.
Oh my God, I love those shoes.
Heather, how many coaches do you have, active coaches?
I'm thinking.
Okay, I think it's like 6 or 7 or something.
Well, I think it's now less because
There's Joanna.
a couple of people left.
Okay, that's okay.
So I think maybe 5.
Okay. Hey, Joanna.
Hello. I have a headache, so I'm just going to...
Just to give you a quick recap, we're talking about the importance of emeralds and building our teams of emeralds, because the whole basis of what our business is built on is becoming emerald.
Right.
If you're maxing out your emerald bonus cycles, you're making $250 a week. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, from where you might be right now. So the importance of getting to emerald, let me just talk about what perks you get by getting to emerald. And then I can move into what are some practical steps in actually getting to emerald status. Okay, so perks of getting to emerald. You no longer are getting just paid based off of commission. How awful is it to be living off of commission? Like, I don't know if you've worked in retail before or, you know, any of the sales positions, but you feel more like a hound dog than, you know, like just, is that the right term? I don't know, like where you're just like seeking people out to get them to buy something so you can get 25% commission.
Right.
Okay. And that's, to me, that is such a scary place to be in as a coach, unless you're just a discount or just a hobby coach. So I'm not talking about those coaches. I'm talking about the people who have signed up to make this a business. If you're living off of just commission because you have not gotten to emerald, then you are going to be worn out, exhausted, angry, frustrated, before no time at all. So getting to emerald rank is going to open up the whole opportunity of earning team bonus cycles. And this is basically just residual income. It's not taking away from your coaches, so that they still get all of their commission. You don't get any of their commission from their sales. They still get all of their volume, but you also get a portion of that volume. So when, for example, I told somebody that I was connecting with through my like page this week, and I told them, well, you know, as you build a team, your income will grow, and you won't be working just based off of commission. And she's like, well, so it's a pyramid scheme? And I'm like, no, because pyramid schemes take money away from the people who sign up underneath them. They're getting a percentage of the person's commission who deserves that because they found the sale. But that is not how we work. So, for example, I get paid off of team bonus cycle, for commission, team bonus cycle, and matching bonus. So my team bonus cycle is going to be, hey Kayla, I can't see you, but I do see that you got on. My team bonus cycle is going to be all of my left leg volume and all of my right leg volume cycled through. So 100 to 200. 200 from my strong leg and 100 from my weak leg, and that makes one bonus cycle. So the emerald rank maxes out at $250 bonus cycle. That takes a while to get there. So even if you aren't getting even if you become a diamond coach, you're still might not get paid more than emerald coaches because you're not maxing out your bonus cycles yet. So I think I probably started maxing out my emerald bonus cycles like last fall sometime. And then when you get to diamond rank, you start maxing out at $2,000 a week. So it's a huge jump. Even to ruby, it's from like $250 to I think $1,000 a week, and then it goes up to $2,000 a week. I'm nowhere near maxing out my bonus cycle, so let's just put that out there. My team matching bonus is whenever you guys earn a bonus cycle, I also get 10% of whatever bonus cycle you made. So say, for example, you earn $14 because you've cycled one time that week, then I also get $1.4, which when you build a team of coaches, that starts adding up. So for me right now, like today, my team bonus cycle was, I think, close to 300, and then my matching bonus cycle, which is based off of how you guys are all doing, was like $28, because it only matches what you make 10%. But anyway, that will start to grow. Can you imagine like what Katie and like Lindsay Matway and all are earning off of matching bonus cycles? Anyway, it will grow with time. That is the biggest thing in this business. But back to the importance of emerald. So you also get, by becoming emerald coach, Beachbody then recognizes you as a business building coach, because discount coaches and hobby coaches are real things. When you become an emerald coach, you get basically filtered up in the system so that when people sign up through an infomercial or through the Beachbody website, they can see, okay, this person is at least an emerald coach. So that means they are working the business, and I want to give them this person because I know that then this person is going to be helped by a coach working the business. It's not like a perk of being, it's not like you sign 2 coaches and I'll give you customers. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to set you apart from the discount coaches and the hobby coaches who might not help somebody like you would help them as a business building coach. Okay, so getting to emerald literally can be done in 1 week, and I feel like we should start putting that as like a benchmark. Like, you sign up as a business building coach, you get to emerald that week. Like, that's, to me, if you start portraying it, if we as a team start portraying this as it's an easy thing to accomplish, then maybe that will catch on like wildfire, that this is not, it's not hard. If you think it's going to be hard, then it's going to be hard. If you're going into this opportunity saying, okay, I have this amazing opportunity, I want to bring as many people along with me as possible to help with this business. You can either approach it to friends saying, do this with me. Like, I really feel like if you're not connecting on, say, even the fitness side of things, then connect on the business side of things. Like, tell them about how cool this business is. For me, I was very blessed to have a supportive family. So my mom and my husband were my first coaches, and that's what got me to emerald. I do keep in mind that not everybody has that, but I just really want to encourage people to ask all of your best friends, ask your college roommates, ask your grandparents, ask anybody who you feel like would be willing to at least keep up 50-point volume on their account each month. for me, it was hey, would you help me out, help me get a kickstart in my business by signing up as a discount coach and ordering Shakeology once a month. Since then we've changed the orders so that like Riley's account, now we just buy the Recover formula on his account, which is only like $50 instead of $100. So there's that option to do that. We have got to just start really talking about the importance of getting to Emerald as soon as we sign up coaches. Speaking of this, and I know me and Heather talked about this the other night on the phone, but whenever you sign up a coach, I want you to be sending them a new coach welcome email. Like, no matter what, whether they're a discount coach, a hobby coach, whatever, send them the same email with all of their information that I sent you. It's set at so since I've sent yours to you, Heather, because yours was so long ago, I've added in in parentheses at the top of the, like, hey, Heather, then in parentheses, if you are a discount coach, feel free to disregard this email, but it is here if you ever change your mind. Okay. And then I go into the whole,
so the rest of the email is the same.
The rest of the email is exactly the same. Actually, Heather, let me send you a new version of it, because I've changed, like, Burn Bright Dynasty, and when you signed on, it was Ignite and Inspire, and so I'll just resend you the email.
Okay, 'cause I have 2 people that I need to send it to, so that would be helpful.
Okay, and then as I start finishing up this this new coach training series, I'll be making day 7 video hopefully tonight after we get off. But it is inviting, so it might take me a little bit longer to get all the material together. But I feel like having the first 7 days put together, which I'm almost there, it would be good enough for me to actually open up a group for that. What do you guys feel?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what I've been doing is waiting on having, like, an actual collection, and obviously it's taken me since February to get 6 videos made. It is my frog that I have to eat, and for me it's just, I hardly ever wear makeup. I hate working on the computer, and those are the 2 things I have to do in order to make these videos. So that's what's been going on with me, okay? But now I do have 6 videos, so I feel, and the 7th one is going to be the hardest one, which is inviting. And as soon as I get that set up, I'm going to create a group that in the email, when I send that new coach welcome email, at the bottom of, or somewhere in it, I'm going to say, please go to this link to start your new coach training program. And then what they'll do is they'll click on that link, it'll take them to Facebook, and then they'll click join group, and then that way I can approve them, and then they can go through each video at their own pace. So I'll probably open that group up as soon as I get this next video made and have 7 days, and then I'll continue to add on to it as I create more material. But I do think 7 days is this is going to give them so much more information and so much more, like, tangible way to start than I ever got. For me, this is so important to me, and that's why that's another reason why I've just been taking so long with getting them done, because I want it to be right. And so I think this is going to be really, really helpful in growing our team. But in order for them to know about this, we have to all be sending them these emails, whether they're discount coach or not. We want to send them a new coach welcome email, because I signed up as a discount coach, and if I hadn't been added into that team page, I would have never become a business building coach. So we may even want to consider just adding them into our just the Burn Bright Dynasty, and saying, making a coach introduction for them and saying, so-and-so signed up as a discount coach. Please welcome her to the family. That may even be something we need to start incorporating, because then what that does is that gets them plugged into our coaching community and shows them the camaraderie of what we have. So this would be completely private. We would not, I announce my business building coaches on my personal page, and I tag them in it so it shows up in their page. We wouldn't do these for discount coaches. We would just add them to our Burn Bright Dynasty. Not any of the other ones, because they don't until they actually show signs of, wanting to build. But I think we should start doing that, and announcing them as a discount coach. She signed up for the discount. Please welcome her to our family. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister-in-law, she's my third coach.
Okay.
And she's rocking it in the challenge group. She understands this business as well as I do, because I've been talking her through my training. Just it helps me, right? And today I approached her for the first time because she would be an amazing business building coach. So my future goals is to change her from discount to building this huge team, which I know she'd just be so good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She would be amazing. Yeah.
And the first thing to start doing is talking to her about getting the emerald. I mean, that's going to be the first way to start growing your business. So, okay. So have we covered all the perks of becoming an emerald coach?
I think so.
We've talked about the team bonus cycles. We've talked about being given free customers through Beachbody. What else is there? I know I'm missing something. Anyway, you're building a team so that you become a leader, which every single one of you on a call should be taking on the role as a leader. Okay, I don't want I'm totally here for your coaches, no matter what. If something happens to you, Trudy, when you go have your baby, your coaches will know they can come to me, that sort of thing. But I want your coaches to be able to look to you as their leader, or your business is not going to grow like it should be. Mm-hmm. So that means starting your team pages. Heather, have you? Mm-hmm. Okay, starting your own personally sponsored team pages. Eventually, it will go into. I do have a personally sponsored page, but I don't use that yet, because if I didn't right now in the business, if I'm not posting in Burn Bright Dynasty, then my coaches few levels down from me won't have a leader, and so they need to be able to see that there is somebody when their coach isn't necessarily working the business. So that's why I haven't completely moved over to my personally sponsored coach page for a lot of things yet, or for not really much at all, because I want to make sure that I'm there for, hey baby, can you close the door, please? Go see daddy. Close the door. Go see daddy. Go. So, I want to make sure that however many levels down, know that they can look to me as their leader if their leader isn't quite taking on that role yet. But that is one thing that I want to equip you guys to be able to do, because the more our team grows, the better we all do. I mean, this really is like a big team effort. So, so I really want to encourage you guys to start stepping into that role. Yes, Heather?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so the team page, I know I need to do it, but I guess I just don't know, like when I created my page, do I create this page the exact same way? Or
no, this is going to be a group. This is going to be a private group. This is not a page. A page, anybody can find. People like it, become fans of it or whatever, and then they see all your stuff, whether they're your customer or not. A group is what ours is. Like anything I post in Burn Bright Dynasty, only people in Burn Bright Dynasty see it.
So I have to just set it up like a group.
Yeah, and you can make it private or just for certain people to see or secret and all this. Yeah, I've done them before.
Yeah, you just set it up as a group, a private group.
Right. Like I did for my challenge group.
Yes.
The one that I did all by myself. That like the sneak
Yeah.
peek into whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's talk about some practical ways to help your coaches become Emerald coaches. I was watching a video the other day. Today. I was watching a video from Scotty Hobbs, and he was talking about how he became an Emerald coach. He did it in 2 days of signing up as a coach because he knew the importance of it. He knew how important it was to get to Emerald as soon as possible. The sooner you get to Emerald, the sooner you start building your business, the sooner you start banking team volume that's growing underneath you, by your upline coaches, placing coaches underneath you. And so what he did was he had friends over. And I feel like this is the most basic way that you could do it. He had a grill out. He started talking to people talking to his friends, about the business opportunity and where he was going with this business, and also what the products had done for him. He was doing P90X, and he was getting great results. He was talking about how he would go to work at 5 in the morning until 5 at night. His wife had to go to work from 3 until 11, and so they were completely living on opposite schedules. And he had a really big goal to bring his wife home from work. And so he talked to people about it. He said, this business is going to give me what I need in order to bring my wife home. And I want you guys to be a part of this with me. For me, I know that right now this business hasn't done that for you, and that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to have done that for you. It's about where your mindset is where this is going. If you show people enthusiasm and hope, that will go further than any statistics you can tell them about how much you're making. And then if you need to, you can tell them how it brought me home. I do this as a full-time job. Now I made it my full-time job immediately because I was like, okay, either I do this or I have to put my son in daycare, and I gave myself 3 months to match my income. But a more realistic thing for somebody who's working a full-time job would be, how would you feel about matching your income in a year? That's a realistic goal for you to do, depending on what their job is. Now, if they're like a doctor or a lawyer, okay, that might take a little longer. But if they're a teacher, or if they're a nurse, or if, somebody who earns a mid to low income, they could replace that income within a year, or they could supplement the income. And that's huge to people in our positions, who are living paycheck to paycheck, who are, the hope of, oh my gosh, if I just stick with this for 6 to 12 months, we could be living so much more free of financial strain. So Scotty said that he just invited his closest friends over, his friends of the family that were single moms, people who he thought would really connect with this opportunity. And he pitched the business opportunity. Okay, so we're going to have people who are going to come from being a customer of ours as a challenger who gets great results and wants to share the business. That's one type of coach we're going to get. The other type of coach we're going to get is somebody who's truly interested in more of the business. And that's okay. That is okay. So, I really encourage you, if you're not getting customers like you want to, if you're not finding people who will commit to just the fitness program like you want to, start talking to them about the business opportunity and start right away building your team. And honestly, even if you do just sign up family members first, I'm going to be making that recognition post saying you're growing your team, and that's going to build credibility. Every time that you Do something that moves your business forward, and please don't be afraid to message me if I have overlooked it. I would feel awful if I overlooked recognizing somebody for an accomplishment they did in their business. So please don't ever feel afraid to message me and say, hey, you know, this just happened. I'm sorry if you might have missed it, you know, and I'll be putting up a recognition post ASAP. Because I know how important that is to building your business. Every time you get a new coach, join your team, you want to make a post about it. Be proud of it, unless they're a discount coach, of course. So, again, we're just talking about business builders here. That's going to help people build your credibility with your audience. What are some other ways practical ways that we can get to Emerald quick? We've talked about bringing on family members. We've talked about hosting a gathering with your friends. You know, the next 2 coaches that I ended up signing were some of my close friends from nursing school, and they signed up as discount coaches, and they were wanting to lose weight. So I said, if you're going to be with me longer than 30 days, as far as following the program with Shakeology, then it's in your best interest to sign up as a discount coach. And then they were with me for like 4 or 5 months, and then they quit. But that gave me a buffer to replace them. And that's the other thing. You never want to stop building your team. You never want to stop sponsoring coaches because you might be relying on somebody to pull through for you, because that you're going to be very disappointed if that's what you're doing. So I'm constantly looking to add to my team because I've learned that you put pressure on your coaches also when you're relying on them to pull through for you. And nobody wants to feel that type of pressure. So, you know, I got to 3-star diamond, and then I lost those diamonds. And I feel like I wasn't pushing as hard as I should have been to continue to build my team, because I had these diamonds who seemed like they were really committed to continuing to build their team, and then suddenly they weren't anymore. And that was their decision. I'm not being bitter at all about that. I'm just saying what I should have been doing was still continuing to push and sponsor and connect and focus on other upcoming leaders. And anyway, so yeah, never be relying on a certain person that's going to be my emerald. That's going to be my emerald. Don't do that. You got to just keep on adding to your team, and the people who want it are going to get it, and they're going to go after it. All you can do is just communicate the importance of it. You know, find out what their goals are. If their goal is to be a business builder, then immediately go into the importance of getting to emeralds as soon as possible.
I just have a question.
Okay.
I have a ton of people who, okay, so they're going to be ordering challenge packs either this month or next month. And I know they're going to be needing to lose more than 20 pounds. And fingers crossed, you're going to stay on Shakeology more than a month. Should I be signing them up as discount coaches?
Yeah, I think until you get to a certain place in your business okay, now what that's going to do, and I want to make sure I tell you what it is going to do, is because you'll get the first time commission on their order. And then after that, they get the discount, so you don't get that commission. But I do think that you should for sure talk with them about it and leave that up to them.
Because I want to build my rank. Like I'm on maternity leave, so the less money I make right now, the better. because I have to subtract that off my maternity leave anyway.
Okay, then build for rank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Because you're going to make more of a monthly income if you keep people, up front, okay? Up in the first few months, you're going to make more money leaving people as customers because you're getting their monthly commission.
Yeah.
But in the long run, you're going to be making the bonus cycles.
Yeah.
And the quicker you advance rank, the more quickly you start making bonus cycles. But bonus cycles do take longer to accumulate than just a commission going through. But I feel like they're more worth it.
Yeah, I do too.
So I think in your situation, you do want to build for rank.
Yeah.
Especially since you're not as concerned about, earning that commission each month.
Yeah.
Because
I have to give it back anyway, pretty much.
Yeah.
But if I can build a pretty good team by the time my maternity leave is over, because then I'll really be needing that income.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. Well, you'll have a whole year. Can you believe that Canadians get a whole year maternity leave?
It's not very much, but it helps.
It's amazing.
I think I was out for 5 weeks.
Yeah. It's crazy. When she told me that she was out for a whole year and before the baby comes, you're taking off 3 weeks?
You can know 8 weeks before your due date, you can go on maternity leave. So I'm on maternity leave right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm officially at home, which is why I'm ready to dig in.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. But anyway, hopefully you won't have to go back to work because you get all this time to really focus on building your team, and it's a very real possibility that by the time you have to go back, you're going to be earning what you would have been earning anyway. So I think you're definitely on the track to doing that. The best way you're going to do it is by building for rank and finding business builders underneath you so that by that time, you're going to be earning team bonus cycles. Because really what you want to look at, I think, as a baseline is you can rely on a steady team bonus cycle.
Yep.
You never know if you're going to get commission or not. But when team bonus cycles start steadying out, that's when you'll be able to know, okay, do I have to go back to my job or not?
Yep.
Because those will stay pretty steady. So, okay. Is there anything else you feel like I need to cover about Emeralds, about equipping you guys to really pass on to your teams how to get to Emerald and the importance of it?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, Joanna, what are you feeling about this? I'd love to know your thoughts.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. My biggest issue is when I confront people and they find out how much it is a month, because I am a teacher, so I work with, people that don't make a lot of money, so I get the dirty look, and you can immediately tell right away which way it goes when they find out it's $100 a month or more, so that they immediately change their opinion about it, I guess you could say.
Okay. Do you talk to them in that same breath? Do you mention to them that every time they find somebody to sign up with them, that it would help cover the cost of that?
No, I just pretty much talked to them about even just signing up for the home delivery on Shakeology. I get a dirty look. So.
Oh, okay. Joanna, I really feel like you're actually who I had in mind with approaching people more about the business opportunity. To start doing that. Do you feel confident enough in this business to start approaching people about the business opportunity, maybe even as much or more than just the fitness group? Just the fitness part of it?
Yeah, I've approached a few people, but it's still the same. I get how much is it? What do I have to pay a month fee? And then because they're all teachers, so they don't make but pennies, so
Yeah.
when they hear it's $100 a month, and they kind of shut down.
But Joanna, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
On you created a like page.
Mm-hmm.
Have you shared your like page on your regular page yet? Like, hit this.
No, because Taylor suggested that I don't invite everybody if I'm going to share the same posts from one to the other.
Right, but like what I get is when I share my like page, like whatever I post on my like page, sometimes I might not post on my regular page. So then that people see like, oh, she does have a health and fitness page. That means it's more serious than just being on this. And then
Right.
my Facebook page is made public. So when I share my like page onto my Facebook page, which everything is that I put on there is made public, then more
Right.
eyes are seeing it, so that when people like that, what I post on my regular page, then I can go to that immediately and invite them as friends, and then invite them to like that page. Does that make sense, or am I not making sense at all?
Yeah, no, Joanna,
Yeah, so then I should invite.
I think what we had talked about was you said, should I invite all of my friends list to like my like page?
Right.
And for me, I did, but I regret doing that because I'm only now starting to create different content for my like page than my Facebook page. So some people are like, why am I always seeing your stuff twice? Well, because you like my like page and you follow me on my personal page, and I post the exact same content. But now I've entered into a new phase of, I guess my brain is going more, so I'm feeling like I can share different content. And when I do share different content, I press the copy link on my, like I post it to my fitness page and then share, and then I share it onto my personal page. So that's what Heather was meaning, is that, yeah, so that would be a good thing for you to do is, at times when you're not putting the same exact content, like this recipe I made, but then it doesn't always work out. So for example, the recipe that I made last night with the chocolate protein and stuff, I posted it to my like page and then I shared it to my personal page. Well, it got no attention. So, but then I posted a video of me and Avery working out, and I shared it, and that got a lot of attention. So what I did was I saw that like the chocolate protein bites didn't get a lot of attention, so I erased it from my wall. I deleted it from my wall, and I just reposted it on my wall, and then more people saw it. So I kind of just feel it out, but I'm trying to start creating different content. And like tonight, for example, I've been taking pictures of what I've eaten all day long, and as soon as we get off this call, I've already made it into a collage, and I'm going to be writing up a post on my like page saying, I get asked all the time what I can eat on this diet or on this eating plan, and I'm going to start doing a weekly example of what my meals look like each day. So I'm going to make that post on my like page, and then I'm going to copy that link and share it onto my homepage or onto my personal page.
So should I just start sharing stuff?
Yeah, just start sharing it from your, this is the only time
should I add everybody
content is when it's your own. Yeah, so we don't normally want to share other people's content, but since it's your content, you want to share it.
Right. So should I invite everybody to it, or just start sharing stuff from my like page and then
just start sharing
ask
stuff
people to don't invite them, just start sharing it? Okay.
Yeah, just so as long as you're posting, sharing stuff from your like page to your personal page. So I would just keep them separate, like your friends already see your stuff. Your like page is for people who aren't your friends. So that needs to start growing, and really
Right.
the only way that you can really start growing it is by boosting posts.
Okay.
So that, like, now I'm still going through I got almost 2,000 likes on my last post I boosted, and you're only allowed to invite a certain number a day, so it's taking me days to invite everybody from this post. But what that does is it adds them. Not everybody's going to accept the invitation to like your page,
Right.
but the people who do, it's adding them into my like page network, which gives me more motivation to post valuable content in my like page. And then eventually, once my like page is reaches more people than my personal page does, I will move completely over to my like page. But
Right.
that is still down the road for me. I'm not there yet.
So
But
go ahead, Heather.
No, it's okay. I was just, because I'm on my like page right now. And so, like, the person who liked something, who I wasn't friends with, like, I'm not personal friends with. So when I pressed my like, and then I go to this one person, and I view her profile, and I put add friend, then that adds her to my personal page as my friend. But because we're not technically friends, then I can add her once she accepts the friends to my like page, correct? Because I can't just randomly add people to my like page, and people can't just randomly be.
No,
like,
you invite them to like your page. So, like,
but I can't invite them unless they are my friends.
No, you can. So what I'm
Because I've tried that before and it won't come up.
Okay, but you have to do it on your computer. Yeah. So I put up this post. I'll tag you in it. I put it up like 2 days ago, and I'm sure you were at work. You didn't see it, but it was. I said, okay. Nope, not that one. Sorry, I've posted a lot of stuff this week. I'm having to scroll through it all.
Stop. People are focusing. Go away.
But I need more to put on.
Okay, so this was last Saturday. I'm just gonna tag you in it so that it'll bump it up. This was last Saturday, and I took screenshots of what I was doing and how you go about inviting somebody to like your page. So do you see it where I tagged you in it? Okay. So what I do is I click on the amount of likes I had, and at the time it was 470. And from your computer, you have to do it. So when you click on the amount of likes you have, then it pulls up that screen that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, now I see. Okay.
Yeah. And then you click invite. And then what I would do is I'd hover over their name, as you can see in that third picture. And if it's somebody that I feel like I connect with personally, then I go ahead and add them as a friend. But every person is getting that invite sent to them to like my page. Only special people who I feel like, oh, she looks like somebody I can connect with, are getting an add friend. Because if you add friends, like on this post now that I've got, it was 1,700. If you go through and add everybody as a friend, they flag you. And I've already gotten messages from them saying you are using this inappropriately. Don't request people unless you actually know them. So now what I'm doing is just inviting everybody to like my page, and then being selective about who I say add friend to.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then if I add them as a friend, they can see my personal side. Like my fitness like page is basically all my fitness stuff. My personal is me and my family too. So I want to add people to my personal page who I feel like might connect with me based on my personal posts that I don't necessarily put on my like page.
Okay.
But, these are still, I'm just figuring it all out as I go along, and I'm just, passing it along to you. But I'm going to be learning, and we're all going to be learning, hopefully the rest of our lives. So
Right.
there's always new stuff to learn. Okay, so I know we kind of got off on a tangent, and that's okay because I feel like pages could be really important to getting your business to Emerald, too. But yeah, let's just start. Kayla, I can't hear you, I can't see you, but I know you're on here. I want you to go set up a team page. Joanna, you don't have a coach yet, but that's okay. Go ahead and start filling in that leadership position. Start talking to people like you own this, because you do. Heather, set up your team, your team coach page. Trudy, have you set up a team coach page yet?
I'm like overthinking the name. It's so retarded. My husband,
Dude.
I know, I will. I have all the content I have everything organized. I just have to go in and make it.
Yep, that's it.
I know how.
I changed my name 4 times in the last year. I could have started out. Actually, I did start it out. It was Kayla's PS Coaches.
Yeah.
And then I went in and changed the name several times until I fell on this one that I just feel really connected with. But it took me a year. So, so don't overthink the name.
My husband thinks it's so dumb. He's like, just make the page.
Yeah.
Just make it. I'm like, okay.
So that was one of the biggest things that held me back from starting my page is I'm like, what's my name going to be? What's my name going to be? I finally just met Kayla Garrett Fitness and Nutrition. Just done is better than perfect. So, just get it done. And that way you have something to start off of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's it, and my computer is going to die in 10% left. So I'm going to stop the recording unless anybody else has anything they want to add.
I have a quick question.
Okay.
I don't know if it's off topic or not, but I have a girl who's going to sign up as a discount coach tonight. She just messaged me back.
Okay.
What's the if she already has the free account under my name, what's the fastest way for her to get to the spot? Because I don't have the link.
Okay.
I have the link.
So actually what I do now, you do have the direct coach link when you go to the Fit Simple website.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Fit Simple website, you put in your coach ID, and then you can copy and paste the free Team Beachbody up there at the very top of the page. It'll say, this is your coach link. So your coach sign up link. You can do it that way. That will take them directly to the sign up page. Yep. Or you can just have them log into their account, go to the coach tab, become a coach. And then that's the exact same part too. So I typically now get them to log into their account, go to the coach tab, and then be a coach. But you can do either way. The only reason I started doing it that way is because at the time there were some glitches going on with that direct coach link sign up. So I just started getting them to make sure they create a free profile first, and then they're already logged in, go ahead and just go to the coach tab.
I don't know if you know this or not, but is it cheaper for her to sign up as a discount coach now than later? Because it doesn't it waive the fee if she does it with the challenge pack?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll automatically waive the fee. If she decided to sign up as a customer right now and then switch over to a coach, she could either cancel her current home direct order and sign up with a new challenge pack, or she would have to pay the $40 and then fill a form to get that $40 refunded. In Canada, it's $60. So I would just go ahead and have her sign up directly as a discount coach.
Okay. Well, I might send you a quick photo of my legs.
Sure.
Okay, because I forgot to do that. Unless it's too late for you over there.
No, not at all. It's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's call it a night. And I feel like this was a pretty good call. What do you guys feel like?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. I will see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.